Why are you up?
Because I got some important shit going on here. What do you think?
The world class.
Yeah,
Prosperity
anybody.
preacher.
Yeah, that shit does now. Bro.
Yeah, he definitely belonged behind the pulpit and not
with a bunch of women in the church, because I have a feeling that this guy is going to monetize, because he's not going to win with us. He's already lost bad. I mean, nobody in any space likes this guy, so they're probably going to put him out the pasture and put him in a ladies kind of direction, kind of like
white and black women and white and black Christian women is going to make this nigga rich.
Yep, because they want counseling from somebody who talks over them and loud. I apologize. If I ever talk over you guys, pull me aside. You know what I'm saying? If I talk like a moron some days, pull me aside and say, what are you talking about? Most people who are friends, I don't know who the fuck friends with this guy. I know he's a puppet. There's no other way to describe it. He has to be an agent of some kind that, I don't know. It's just not compelling to me.
What's crazy to me is you talk down on this man, and then when he explains to you that we're not dealing with feelings, instead of you sticking to your point, you use another word. You basically admitted that you was fucking wrong. You know, and you knew where he was going to go with the feelings thing, so that's why you knowingly changed, that word. And just that alone is all I needed to see to even to even understand where he was coming from. But to be honest with you, when you see most of the people in the church, they do deal with hope. That's what they do.
Hold it down for me. I'll be right back. I'll run out.
So I mean, it just like I get that he's trying to play the middle. His only problem is it's catering to like a feminine audience.
Yeah.
He won the argument. He lost the argument with Pearly because she just sat there and let him talk. Did you guys watch that in its entirety?
I saw it, man.
I saw some of it.
It looked like a cat fight.
Well,
matter of fact, it looked like a role reversal. Like she was more composed and logical, and he was more emotional and trying to trigger her. If you get what I'm saying.
That was fucked up. It was he tried to do the same thing with Coach Greg. If you see the same wording, if you let me talk, you let me talk, and they weren't really talking over him whatsoever. They were just speaking. He would interrupt, they would stop, and he would say, "You want to let me speak?" You know what I mean? So it's like, but the debate between him and Pearl was completely one-sided because he's outclassed in every way. He doesn't have any public speaking skills. He doesn't have any.
No, not at all.
He tried to shame her.
Horrible.
He tried to shame her. He tried to call her pick me.
I think anybody who's going to be, I can foresee a lot of people moving up pretty quick. I can see mostly.
Professor, you seen when he tried to shame her? He tried to call her pick me and say, "Oh, he feels like he's just doing this because he wants to get picked."
He's looking for what you want to pick me.
He's looking for anything. Okay, now pick me is it's not a manosphere. It's not a manosphere term. Okay, that's like blackosphere. Most of the community talks just like that. He's using community words, and he doesn't even belong. I mean, come on, ridiculous. Is he a father? Fuck no. Has been married long? A year. Who's he married to? A girl he met at church. This guy's headed for a fucking cliff.
Red flags everywhere.
Yeah, we'll see if he makes it past the 7-year mark, 7-year itch.
We'll see that, and we'll see what he has to say about that. I mean, I ain't wishing nothing on nobody, but I don't see him doing, the right thing right now.
Yeah, I mean, and the whole thing about Coach Greg Adams, the beauty of Coach Greg Adams, and why, I no homo, but I fell in love with his content, is because he talks about all three phases. Like what initially guided me was I heard him talk about like the after effects of being married, being in a relationship and stuff like that. But what really gravitated me was the fact that he started talking about what men should be doing beforehand. That's where the whole free agent lifestyle comes from, because men in general have this cycle in their head of, okay, you know, I'm 20, I need to get married, I need to find a woman, I need to lock her down, I need to have kids. Next thing you know, a man is turning 34, 35, 36, 37, and he's divorced on child support. And Coach Greg Adams has showed numerous examples that, you know, if you're a 50-year-old male and you getting divorced, you know, your chances of coming back are very, very minimum. And so his thing is, okay, every man should accomplish everything that he sets out to accomplish. And once he accomplishes those things that he set out to accomplish, assess yourself at that point and say, do I want to get married? Do I want to have kids? And if your answer is yes at that point, then go ahead and do it. But if you look back on your life and you see everything that you accomplished and you think about the destruction that could occur by bringing a woman in a picture, and you say, okay, I'm just going to keep grinding. I'm just going to keep working because I can get the same things from women in relationships outside of a marriage.
Right.
And that's his whole philosophy.
And and I agree. And I believe he was married, if I'm not mistaken, and he does have a child. Two kids. In marriage, women are incentivized to break the marriage anyway. So I would even argue that it's not even in a man's benefit to get married. So like when he preaches that free agent lifestyle, I think it's very conducive for men. I mean, you think about it, like what Zone just said. You get the same benefits, if not better or more benefits, because you don't have to worry about alimony. You don't have to worry about somebody extracting you of your resources in a sense where they can take your kid, they can take your assets, et cetera, et cetera. So that free agent lifestyle that he does preach, I believe that's conducive, man. And Hafeez, go ahead, Zone, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Finish up.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you say.
Oh, so one of the interesting things too that Coach Greg Adams speaks about candidly is he was married. I think he said he was married for 6 or 7 years, but he's been going through divorce and the after effects of divorce for 10 years. So that's his thing too, is that, you know, a lot of these guys are getting married, you know, they married 5, 6, 7 years, but they got kids and they still dealing with alimony, child support, lawyers, judges for however long the kids are minors and adolescents. So that's another thing too that a lot of guys just don't take into consideration is, you know, you talking about loving this woman, but you're not thinking about the long-term consequences that come with the after effect of the marriage, you know?
Right.
Boys and girls, listen, I got myself into a relationship with a girl. Supposedly she got pregnant by me. I paid child support for 18 years. She took the kid to Turkey and disappeared forever. So if you really think about, I'm one of millions of guys who were married, were set up, and the meat grinder of the family court system and child support bankrupted us for 18 years. This is money, guys, that I'm just got to be completely brief with you guys. It was $1,886 a month for one fucking kid for 18 years. Never saw the kid. I looked for him everywhere. He's like 25 now. And I looked for him. I got a hold of his cousin, and I told his cousin, I said, tell him that I've been alienated by his mother when you talk to him. We don't talk to him anymore. I said, I don't care. If you happen to see him in the future or talk to him, you tell him that I've been looking for him my whole life. And that's real. Come to find out that it's not my kid anyway. So if I do go, like I said, I'm an advocate for men's rights. I'm really busy with veterans more than anybody. But this shit happened to me. You know what I mean? You do the math. 18 years, $1,886 a fucking month is $250,000. The free agent lifestyle is a good option if you get ahead of the game. Get your passport early so you can go, and when you want to come back, get a business online, go when you want to come back. Get an LLC so you are in the corporate, you can't pierce the corporate veil. Get your money hidden right. Get on some kind of a credit system where you're using your credit card for points, for flying miles. Use your job to invest into yourself, to create a business, a side hustle of some kind that runs automatically. So you at least have an extra $1,000 a month that you can put away 500 for spending. The rest of your income goes towards you building up some kind of a credit score for those points, for those benefits and so on, because now banks have changed their policies as far as credit cards go. They don't give you shit for savings, but for credit cards, they give you rebates, 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, even on gasoline, on pharmaceuticals, if you need to go, if you're sick or something. So there's a ton of shit that guys can do to be in the, to go for the lifestyle where you're free from all that bullshit. Free is free. I'm a free man. I was homeless veteran years ago, and here I am now. I'm sitting in a mini mansion here. It doesn't cost me much. I got my girl laying there in the bed if I want her. I got 2 guitars on the wall to play. I'm very happy. I'm very content. I didn't have to go through what I went through, and most guys would probably have committed suicide because of the trouble I went through. And I'll tell you guys, I'm on everybody's side who's gone through this bullshit. It's hurt a lot of men, and the percentage of suicides over children, over custody, over family court, over torturing men, it's beyond redemption.
Yeah,
Court system sucks. Fuck child support.
Yeah, and the whole truth. I mean, to be honest, guys, the conversation was over when Hafeez was asked if his wife signed a prenup, and he said no. That's the end of conversation. And it's still amazing to me that we live in a time where the laws are obviously not in favor of men, and we're in a digital age where we have information at our fingertips. And it's amazing to me that with the amount of options that are out here, that you still got blue pill beta male simps out here, not taking authority over themselves. You work so hard just to marry a bitch and let her take you, drag you into the depths of hell. What kind of sense does that make? I mean, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is it's like, I don't know, man. Anybody that's listening to this dude is don't do yourself a disservice, man. Don't, you run your life. So why would you let a chick come in and run your life? If you can't abide by my terms and conditions, then you don't belong here. You don't belong in this car. You don't deserve to have your name on this account. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just simple as that. Like, this is a guy who has no rules, no regulations. Probably gets pegged. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to this guy, man. Take control of yourself, take control of your destiny, take control of the chick, any chick that comes in your life, man. Like, I'm dealing with a chick right now. I wouldn't even say dealing with the chick, but I'm in cahoots with the chick. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a conversation the other day, and she was talking about, we known each other for a long time. How come it never worked out? Do you think it will work out? What about now? You're single. I'm single. Yeah, but you got 2 kids though, and you got a crazy ass husband. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and when I told her it is what it is, I said, yo, I'm not really focused on that right now. You know why I'm here? I'm not here for no relationship. You know why I'm here at midnight. You know what it is. Don't start this relationship shit right now. This ain't gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? So and when we got done having our conversation, she was looking at me in such disgust, like I should have never called him over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be afraid. What I'm afraid of? What are you afraid of? You afraid of the makeup? Because she wearing makeup? Is that what you're afraid of? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not the toughest guy in the world. After being in a relationship a damn near a decade, you know, with my daughter's mom, it was a learning experience. You know, like she's seeing me on my uprise. She's over there gaining 1 million pounds a month and in depression. That was her loss. We the prize, men are the prize. That Hafeez shit that he was saying, like, that's gonna get y'all fucked up. ain't no other way to put that shit. He gonna get dudes fucked up.
And we have niggas, dudes looking like that collar. That's fucked up enough.
You guys want to read the chats? They're kind of funny.
Say it again.
You guys want to read the chats? They're kind of funny.
I've seen people going in.
I think they're going hard on.
Let me see. All right, like button down. See, Hafeez fought about the farm. He has to convince himself in spite of the odds. Yeah, shout out to Ricky Webster. Appreciate you. About to shut it down in a second. Hafeez the type of dude to say, Master is doing what's best for us. We love Master.
Hey, he was fire today.
He was just on. Oh, my bad. He was just on Fresh and Fit, like what? Last year or the year before. The opposite. Like, you know, talking all the red pill talking points and shit.
Yeah.
Our professor brought here today. He found some chick at church and out in the streets, and she took him to church, and he in love with Jesus now. They fucking.
Good for him. He's dumb though. He needs to get the fuck away from us. He needs to go to his space. He's gonna do religious stuff. Good for him. To make millions. They'll love those polo sport fucking jackets that he somehow forgot. The first fucking episode he was on, I think it was with Jordan Peterson of all people. You guys know on a suit when you buy one that comes with the sewn on label on the arm? That motherfucker still had the sewn label on it. So you know he's never worn a suit before. Everybody knows he's worn a suit that when you buy one, you take that bullshit off. He had it on live TV. He had it on fucking live TV. His handlers are awful.
Yeah, man. I will say though, there was a and the Coach Greg Adams said in the interview that he talks about like financial stuff and stuff like that. I would say Wednesdays, because he does this show called The Blue Chip Mindset, and it's basically where he talks about, you know, it's not like the normal talking points and stuff like that. It's more about like the financial aspect, and like he really goes in on men not being responsible with their finances, and you know, he talks about the insurance and stuff like that. Like he really talks about it from a whole different perspective that's is really not talked about. So any guys out there that that might be interested in that kind of content, finances, you know, coming from a masculine perspective, Wednesdays he does The Blue Chip Mindset. That's one of my favorite shows on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Coach Greg Adams, the link will be in the description of this live. Yeah, we're gonna do the final thoughts. Gotta take my little boy back to slavery. So I get him ready. We'll start with you, Professor.
Listen, Blue Chip Mindset is where you got to go. If you're gonna go overseas, if you can't go overseas for the child support, you can go to the Virgin Islands. If you like reggae and you like that whole scene, it's there. The U.S. Virgin Islands, you do not need a passport. All you need is a driver's license. It's a short flight from Fort Lauderdale. If you want to go to Puerto Rico, it's right next door. Also American property. You can go to as far as Guam. So for the fellas that I'm telling that just want to go check out other places that are in Latin America or the East, just as a trial run. You can do those places without a passport. And that's my suggestion of the day. And I'm out.
I appreciate you for having me up.
Peace, Professor.
Peace to you.
Peace.
Mr. OKL.
Man, shout out to the World Class. You've been doing back-to-back great shows. I've been paying attention. Just been at work on my purpose, but I've been watching, man. Trying my best to chime in and tell them folks to hit that damn like button and subscription button.
Yeah, I've been saying you. Appreciate you.
No, for sure. But great show today. Even though I caught the back end, I was looking at a little bit of it, and I got enough to absorb the fact that men got to be on their purpose, man. Just worry about yourself, focus on yourself, make sure you're your best self, and you'll be okay at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose does not depend on anybody else, including women, men, or whatever the case may be. Just as long as you're living a straightforward lifestyle, as long as you on your shit, you should be okay. That's all I really got to say for today's show, and appreciate you for having me on.
Definitely, I appreciate you coming up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. I think everybody's channel should be in the chat. Everybody came up. I'll make sure y'all channels are in the description, bro. But I appreciate you, bro. I see you out here in these streets.
Yes, sir. Hey, World Class. Definitely need to holler at you behind the scenes too, because remember, hear me. Remember, Source. I gotta have you and him on the channel, man. I need y'all to have that conversation.
Who? What you say his name was?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear. My bad.
I said, what you say his name was?
Source. Remember, you and him was having a conversation on my page about he was saying that the black women should start dating white men or whatever the case may be. I need you on my page for that little back and forth with him.
Okay.
Can I make
Not
that
a problem? Not a problem. Just hit me up.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up.
I've been kicking people around easily nowadays. So.
No, I need you on that.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met. Evil.
I'm gonna need you for that one. So I'm gonna hit you up. What, can I hit you on the gram?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Say less.
All right, peace. Appreciate you. Zone.
Yeah. Man, OKL, I was a little bit worried about you right now, man. I thought a BMT came and got you right now.
You know how they do.
Saw the camera.
You in here on this fucking live and not paying me attention? About knock your shit down.
OKL probably like, I'm on my purpose right now. Leave me alone, bitch. Shout out to World Class Eating on the panel.
I ain't all day. Oh no, I did have small earlier.
Great show. Y'all come visit me on YouTube and IG, Zone 864 TV. And man, hey, it's free agent lifestyle for life. You know what I'm saying? Don't Hafeez was talking all this God and all this kind of stuff. The main thing is your religion is supposed to make you strong, not weak. And that's the problem with a lot of these churches and a lot of these people that teach. And I have this discussion with my daughter's mom and other people, and they tell me new Bible verses that they learned, and I have to give them the real, because they're gonna teach it in a way. It's like school. They're gonna teach it in a way to indoctrinate you to be a follower and not a leader. And religion is not supposed to do that. If it's not making you stronger, then don't fuck with it. Don't mess with it. That, and my religious beliefs, my faith, and not Sky Daddy, but the true God is what makes me the man that I am today. It's not supposed to make you weak. It's not supposed to make you subservient. None of those things. So take the time to learn things for yourself. Listen, research, study, and you'll find out what the truth really is. But appreciate you for bringing me on. And shout out to Tommy B as well, man.
Yeah,
y'all brothers take it easy.
You too, man. You did great. You didn't, you didn't break the rules today, and I'm proud of you. Don't do it.
I'm gonna get off.
Don't.
All right, y'all.
All right, have a good day.
That nigga sure about to go for it. Oh man.
Oh, you wanted to do it. Before Tommy go, Savannah or Jenny or post the link to this to Savannah's live. She go live in about I'd say about 2 hours. Her show gonna be awesome. And yeah, Tommy B, what's up, man? What's your take from this? I kind of got
shout out to Professor, man. That story was crazy. He told about his situation. That's wild as fuck. Shout out Zone, Mr. OKL. Yeah, man. Just another YouTube washing. He got washed, spin dried. All that. Like that shit was it was crazy. He was in his feelings. Throwing the hands up and all that. Clearly, double talk. I'm not about money, but then you stay talking about people that reach a certain status because of money. It's just just typical YouTube shit. Just hopefully men are smart enough not to follow a dude like that, and if they are, they deserve everything that they get. And one day after old girl wash him and take his money, we'll see him on here with a different point of view. I can almost guarantee that's gonna happen. And we'll see if God was still in that marriage when she divorcing that ass and getting half of your shit. But yeah, dope show. I had never seen this convo before. I still hadn't seen the one with him and Pearly things. I might have to go watch it now too, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoy people going through pain. That shit was like that just hurt him so much. So I might have to go watch that just to kind of make my Sunday a little better, because I'm sure the Raiders about to fuck it up anyway. So
how Oakland is today? Oh, they play it. The Oakland play?
They playing Indy, and there's another team we should watch, but probably ain't. But yeah, another day, another panel. Appreciate it. I'll definitely be on with Savannah show later on tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking about doing that.
On your page or her page?
He'll be here. We might even simulcast. We just got to put that together a little bit.
Well, either way, I'll be on. But
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll just see you later though.
All right, peace, bro.
For sure.
Thank you for coming through.
For sure.
Yeah, thank everyone for coming through. Thank everybody on the chat and everybody that viewed it, shared it on a replay. Again, about 2 hours. Savannah's gonna go live. I just I seen a little space for me to get this in, and I had I had it on my table to do it. So I'm like, yeah, let me knock this out. It was fun. It was actually fun. I don't do a lot of reviews, as y'all know, but we're gonna do more of them. Things that relate to what we've been doing. I do the kind of debate thing. Is it a debate when you're just hearing how right I am? I think not. So definitely. Oh yeah, I think when is your stream, J. Ali? Well, yeah, check out J. Ali stream. Shout out to my champion, Dallas D. May have some things coming with her. I may not. You never know. But we're gonna look to do that. The next live we'll probably do will be the one that was referenced today. I would like to get the ladies on the panel to kind of break that down, because y'all know about going back and forth with a male, and it'd be interesting to get y'all. Maybe a split panel. We'll holler at the girls, see what they talking about. Brittany B and Lucky, if you listening, definitely come through. I would love to see. I hit y'all up. And what her name? Jess Pearly, the white girl that they call the queen of the manosphere, and Hafeez. It'd be interesting to watch that, because I watched a little clip of that too. Kind of gave me the same interest of why the fuck is he so like awkward and weird. You know what I mean? Like he was in this shit. Super contradicting, really difficult to listen to. And I'm glad it's over. It was painful. I hated it. Yes, so matter of fact, Dallas, pat myself on the back much. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hold up. I gotta find out which one it is, because we about to get started. Let me see. I think we're gonna pretty much close out with this.
What is going on? I see you, Keisha. I see you, Mo. What up, TJ? Baby, I got something special for you later, TJ. What's up, world class, handsome man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. BCDC 123. What is good? Thank you guys for joining me. This is going to be something special. Something very special.
She is so fine.
Trust and
Oh my
believe
God.
today will be no different. Okay. So we are going to actually use these celebrities and everything. We're going to discuss the behavior. But let me go ahead and address the chat, speak to some people.
It's the voice change for me.
See how y'all doing. What's up, World Class? World Class knows I love him dearly. What's up?
I love you too, Shinkle. But I think from here on out, any woman that say my name, you gotta say it with a smile like that.
What's up, OG Patrice?
Hold on now, Noble. You don't be watching the twerking videos on Instagram and stuff?
No. You can be doing something. I'd rather you cook or just come lay down. I don't need you to do all that.
Noble is noble. If this is true, you're not constantly, following all the what is it? I don't even call it. I call it booty models, but IG models and so-called, famous people.
Because too many of them are plastic. I don't eat plastic. I only eat organic.
Not okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Let me read this. Let me read this message.
My hot nigga.
Oh my goodness, Noble, come over here and make me blush. Okay.
Bang, bang, bang,
Down the Marco. Down the Marco. My nigga.
boom, the world class.
It's just like an X at the end for me. Yeah, so I'm patting myself on the back. You know how I say, man, there ain't but two classes on this planet, never been three. You world class or you outclass. And the question is not which class you want to live in. The question is which class do the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in? On your feet or on your knees? Respect the craft. No.
All right. I'm sorry, I got lost in a train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard.
Washed.
They would be fools to resist my divine power.
His death was a necessary loss. Soon I will have a new apprentice, one far younger and more powerful.
Remember, when a king is loved as I am, much can be accomplished.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.